Here's a 1993 F250 with a 460 and a 5-speed manual transmission. It's a regular cab, long bed. Do a quick walk around here, and we'll get up close and see what we can see. That's stock height also. The BF Goodrich KO2s. I believe this is a 285/75. It is 285/75 16. Let's take a look at the inside. It's an XL, so just manual windows, no power options. So I think it's the ZF5, like I said earlier. Just got a heater, radio. Factory owner's guide. Pretty clean for 93. Do a cold start on it. I guess it's not an exact cold start because I had to drive it here, which wasn't too far, but you can see the temperature gauge is not all the way down, and it's not quite at normal temperatures yet. It's got 139,000 miles. Factory emissions, AGR with the air pump, cat. All right, now we can nitpick it here a little bit. Looks like something's going on over here. The floor, I think, was replaced over here, and they left the factory pieces or didn't pull it down. It's kind of notorious for this. Yeah, I'm doing good. I just taking a well, that's Wyoming for you. Hood open. You get a couple folks to come check and make sure you're doing good. Anyway, so looks like I think the floor was replaced, or something was done. You can kind of see here, right there. So that's probably what that is that we saw up top. Kind of notorious for this year, this rust, which then also subsequently a little bit of rust there or rotting out. Pretty clean underneath here. This year gets powder, or they put the undercoating on it from the factory, so you see a little bit of peeling and such. You can kind of see that there. I think you see that almost every year, this vintage. This truck was painted with a single stage paint, and you can kind of see some imperfections. See if we can see that. White kind of hides some of this, but you could see here wasn't prepped 100%. You can kind of see some imperfections again in the body right here. From here it's hard to see, but any closer you can nitpick the body on it. You can kind of see some areas here. Again, it's not perfect, but being that this is single stage, you could buff this out, wet sand it, buff it out, and you might be able to clear some of the imperfections, or then just hit it again. Kind of see right there, it just looks like bad prep work right there. That could get wet sanded. That might need to get filled or sanded back down. Again, you can kind of see if you get closer. It's not a perfect vehicle, but it's a nice runner, low miles, with single stage paint, which makes it just sometimes a little bit more durable. But some folks argue that they prefer the base coat, clear coat. I don't know. It's personal preference. Again, you can kind of see some of the imperfections. So it's not a brand new vehicle, and it's not mint, but it's, I think, definitely a great deal for anyone that wants a good daily driver with plenty of power. Of course, the tires are larger than factory by an inch or so, but let's look at that. A little bit of trimming right there. Looks like this bumper, seems like most years look this way, but this bumper is a little tweaked, but most of them look like that. And then of course the twin beam. Let's see if we could see this one. Most of them have a slightly positive camber. This one isn't too bad, but you can tell it's got a little bit of a camber to it. And all I mean by that is the wheels tilt. You can kind of see the wheels tilting. Tilting in. If I'm not mistaken, that's a positive camber. Or if not, it could be the other way around. But there she is. Again, not perfect by any means, but she looks good from 5 feet. Kind of clean. The fuel tank left or front and rear work. I think everything works. All the gauges work. Heater, this one did not come with AC factory. Radio works. And then looking at it here, it looks like, imagine this truck was probably a plow truck. You could see maybe where the controls were here and here. I think I noticed that also. Some brackets. I think there was a bracket here. So at one point, this was a plow truck or had a plow on it. But it doesn't look like it was beat up too bad. Runs down the highway pretty straight. Go 80, 90 like nothing. Anyway, there she is. 1993 F250 with a 460 and a ZF5 manual, 5-speed manual transmission.